What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with some breaking news regarding The Division 2. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But all of this information and more is on my Twitter page, X if you nasty. So follow me over here at Kamikazevondoom for any Division-related news, posts, what have you, before I make a YouTube video. But this is hot off the press from the developers. Tomorrow, the servers are going down for a scheduled maintenance, and here's what the developers had to say. So they start with, the summer event is wrapping up. We'll be taking the servers down for maintenance on Tuesday, July 8th from estimated 3:30 to 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Now again, this is estimated, so the servers could be back before 6:30 Eastern or after 6:30 Eastern. But it is clear that they will be taking down the summer event, and that will it's supposed to remove the slingshot and all of the exclusive items from the loot goblin or the hoarder, whichever one you call it. Now, as far as any other information, that is actually it from the developers about tomorrow's servers going down. So what we typically like to do is go to their last update, check the patch, or check the Trello board and see if there's any sort of like patch notes or any sort of like, new bugs or known issues that pop up. Oh, wow, they haven't, there we go. It's been a while, since June 16th. Woof. All right, so here's their Trello board. Let's double check any known issues, and then I'm going to show you the good old loot goblin, because it seems that today might be the last day to farm all of those exclusive items. So we look at the same three categories: reported, investigating, and in progress. This is the developer's known issues board over here on Trello. The reported, both of these are known issues that have been there for a long time. Nothing new there. Under investigating, we have summit directives are not functioning. Some of them are functioning odd. There's really no description or details attached to this. But I have noticed personally that the summit directives do work, but some of them work a little, off. Like, what was it? Special ammo will proc ragers. Ragers would proc scavenge skills, so on and so forth. So it seems that the directives are working, but they're not functioning properly. That's for sure. Going down the investigating, let's see here. Golden Bullet is not a player here. That's an old one. The visual bug, that's an old one. And the apparel menu is an old one. Okay. Looking at the in progress. Now, this is all slated for Year 7, Season 1, and Season 1.2. Okay, the next title update is .2. So all of these, let's check this out. So starting with the Scavenge Skills Directive only functions when the special ammo is activated at the same time. Very interesting. The Ragers Directive is replaced by a directive from the previous season. Oh, that's why it's not popping up, because the previous season directive is not even in the game. So whenever you go to enable the Ragers Directive, it just disappears. Okay, interesting. The map does not display the correct location of a player that calls for backup. I'm pretty sure that's been in there since the Shepherding XP event. The stash, okay, so here's a big one still. I am still getting people about this one that are freaking out about their zero stash bug. There is a workaround. Here's their workaround if you want to read it and try to follow their workaround, but let me just explain to you my workaround, because it still happens to me as well. So I'll play a game of Conflict, or I'll go into the Dark Zone or play a mission, what have you, and then I'll go back to the base, and my base says 0 out of 450 for the stash. I freak out because I don't notice that, and I start putting stuff into my stash, and all of a sudden it says 9 out of 450 or whatever, and I'm like, what? What? And then I start to freak out, just like a lot of you. So what I've done and what I've learned to do is not just log out and log back in. That doesn't really fix it right away. What you can do, and what I do, is I fast travel to the Haven settlement in Warlords of New York, and it fixes it like 99% of the time. I'm not sure why, but it seems like the Warlords of New York stash is not affected as much as, say, the Washington, D.C. or the Brooklyn stash. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but for me personally, just going to Warlords of New York and the Haven settlement, it seems to fix it. Not only that, but I've noticed the Coney Island stash fixes it as well. So maybe going to these different locations that change your instance, but they also have a stash, maybe it's fixing that bug. But it is just a visual bug. You're not losing anything out of your stash, but you're not able to access it either if it says 0 out of 450. So it can be quite scary and upsetting. I do agree. But that is still an issue in the game, and we'll see whenever the next title update comes out and if they fix it. The call for backup not working properly in Brooklyn. The green cloud still messing up NPCs. Look how old this one is. Look. Oh no, they updated this one. So they updated this one back in February of 24. I mean, that was what, a year and a half ago, just about. And not only that, but this was supposed to be fixed this season and it's not fixed. And the reanimated event starts tomorrow. So this is still not fixed and it starts again tomorrow. So we've had, I don't know, what, we're going on 2 years now of reanimated events being broken because the green clouds will kill your allies. So not like your teammates that you're playing with, but the ally NPCs will also get injured with the green cloud. So you do have to be careful doing the reanimated event if you're going to do like public executions or hostage rescues, things like that, because you might accidentally take them out. And then this one's still in here as well. The agent stop, and like this is another one that's been going on for well over a year, and it said that it was going to be fixed this season, but it has not. So that was all of your updates for the known issues board. But tomorrow they are taking down the servers to end the summer event, and that should take away all of the exclusive items from the loot goblin. So let's jump over to the game really quick. I'll show you my loot goblin technique, and then we'll get you out of here. All right, let's go. Now, I know we've been talking about this the last few days, but the time is finally upon us. Tomorrow, all of this ends, so farm it while you can. Now, if you have not completed the Day 7 project for the Summer 25 event, then you will not be able to get the slingshot when farming for the loot goblin, but you will be able to get all of the other named exclusive items from the hoarder or the loot goblin. Now, in a previous update, they said that the loot goblin will drop up to 4 exclusive named items if you have your open world difficulty set to heroic. Now, just for the sake of farming the loot goblin, I put on all directives. That way I have a chance of getting more named items and targeted loot. And I'll show you what I mean, because sometimes the loot goblin will drop the 4 exclusive items, and then he'll drop 1 more named item for you. Okay, so we're right here, and you want to farm the loot goblin. Just put on your best DPS build, okay? It doesn't matter what it is, because you're really just taking out 1 enemy, and then you're logging out and logging back in. So, how do you farm the loot goblin? Well, the 3 spots that I typically recommend would be DCD headquarters, the DZ South main entrance, and of course my favorite, Jefferson Trade Center. But for today's video, we are only focusing on Jefferson Trade Center because in my opinion it is the easiest of the 3 to farm, and let me show you how. So you fast travel to the 1040 safe house, and then you're just going to log out and log back in. Now what this is doing is it's just putting you into a fresh instance or a fresh lobby, if you will. Now it's going to put you back to the same safe house and you will see the same people there, but the open world will be reset, and then you can just farm the hoarder or the loot goblin over and over and over and over. So let me show you exactly what I mean here. So we're logging out. Oop, and we're getting stuck on this 0%. Come on. Come on. There we go. The game just needed some encouragement. So you just log out, log back in, and this will put you directly back into that safe house. But like I said, it will reset that open world, and then we can farm the loot goblin. So it's a pretty simple method that I use, and it works, I don't know, 99% of the time. So you go to Jefferson Trade Center, and you're just going to run to 2 different cars. So you turn around, and you see the white car over here. You're just going to run over there. And if he does not spawn, you stop. You see the blue car over there, and then you're going to run to the blue car. And there he is. So it just made my HUD flicker, meaning we have an enemy, and there's the loot goblin. There he is. And he's going to run all the way down here. You take him out. You get all of your loot, so check this out. So we were given 1, 2, 3, 4 named items, and one of them's nice, a maxed out chill out mask. So the easiest way, just log out, log back in, and it will put you directly back into that safe house that I just showed you. And this is the fastest method, the easiest method in my opinion, and I've been doing this one for years. Every single holiday event that the Division 2 has, the loot goblin will come back, and you can farm them the exact same way every single event. And that's why I am steadily telling people to do this method, because it's so easy. You can put it on heroic, all directives, just have your DPS build on, and you will be able to take him out. Alright, he just spawned again. And if he's not at these 2 locations, that means he ran down the alleyway over here. There he is. And there is the loot goblin. But again, just put on your favorite DPS build. Just take him out really quick. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's the slingshot. And then just log out, log back in. I'll do this one more time and then get you out of here. But it ends tomorrow. So you got to do this today. You got to farm this today because the servers will shut down tomorrow as the developers remove the summer event and the loot goblin and getting all of these exclusive event items out to us. So here we go again. Logged out, logged back in. Jefferson Trade Center. You're going to turn around, run to the white car. And if that doesn't spawn them, you run to the blue car. Alright, and there he is. Blue goblin. Take him out. Bada bing, bada boom. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Nice. Very cool. But alright, that is it for me. I am Kamikazevondoom. Do this while you can. Take full advantage of it. It ends tomorrow. But hey, hit the like, subscribe, you know all the YouTube spiel. And I'll see you in the next one. Alright? Peace out. Yo, what just hit me? Oh, these guys down here. Yo, I have an arrow in the side of me. I'm running down the streets with an arrow in me. It's just a flesh wound. It's alright. It's alright. Alright, let's get out of here.